Hi, everyone, and welcome to Transformation with Takara. In today's experience, and it will be an experience, I want to share with you what I call the trifecta of transformation. It's basically the culmination of 30 years of me bringing in energy and information to help with healing, to become more whole, to activate and awaken latent spiritual gifts, remembering your passion, remembering your purpose, finding your joy, all those sorts of things. This is a diagram that I was guided to put together to help explain what the heck all this is about, okay? So I just want to share that with you for a minute. So I'm going to stop this and click to that. So here is, like I said, this trifecta of transformation. And you'll notice that it has 3 giant circles, okay? And these are the 3 things that anyone working on energy healing, different types of transformation, if they're on a spiritual journey, this is really what you're working on, and you're kind of working on it all the time. And if you're really diligent about your spiritual journey, about your spiritual path, about becoming more whole, achieving your potential as a human and spiritually, if that's what you're called to do, if that's how you are aligned and that's what you feel that you're here for and what you're working on, then this diagram really explains the 3 huge areas that we work on all the time when we're on this spiritual path. So I'll start it with the bottom, and that's the big circle at the bottom that's kind of purple. That's about wholeness. And when I talk about wholeness, what I'm talking about is healing your inner wounding, right? The trauma of the past, doing soul retrieval, doing past life regression, getting the pieces fixed that haven't necessarily been fixed up until now, and addressing all the stuff in the subconscious mind that are causing patterns to replay again and again and again in your life. Okay, so that is very specific work. Like I said, it involves sometimes past life regression as well as soul retrieval, or work like soul retrieval. That's not necessarily a term I actually like very much because I'm not sure it's exactly accurate, but that sort of work. Anytime we heal anything, anytime we heal an emotional wound, we're working on wholeness. Something else that we also work on over here, to me, it's on the left for your view. I don't know if you're seeing mirror or not, okay, but let's talk about the peach-looking circle, vibration. We're always working to raise our vibration, okay? We're looking to get out of the mundane and the dense, the emotions like fear and hatred and negative judgment and all that sort of stuff. We're looking to raise our vibration. And that's why we eat better, and that's why we spend time in nature, and that's why we meditate. And, there's a lot of ways to do that. I have a whole laundry list of things that I suggest. But we're trying to raise our vibration, because what happens is, as you release the lower, denser things, you're able to access higher and higher experiences. You're able to hear the angelic choir, or hear a specific angel or an ascended master, or have an inner knowing about things. You have greater connection with the divine, and because you've worked on wholeness, because you've healed some of the dross of limiting beliefs and fears and judgments and expectations. I've got this whole thing I call the 9 veils of illusion. When you've worked on healing all that stuff, then you are able to hear more clearly. So when the divine is speaking, right, you can interpret it properly. Okay, so part of that is raising your vibration so that you're raised up. Those energies and vibrations can lower down enough that you can connect and it can be clear. Okay, so vibration is really important. Also, when you're in a higher vibration, life tends to flow more easily. There's a grace and a peacefulness. That also happens through a lot of meditation, but it's raising a vibration and maintaining it there, right? It's not enough to just raise it up periodically in a class or in a session or in a whatever. You kind of have to raise it up and maintain that vibration, which takes consistent work. All right. And the other one is in the more teal or turquoise looking circle, and that is expanding consciousness and awareness. So we're constantly trying to become more and more whole into ourself, even having higher aspects of ourself become part of who we are and what we're embodying here in the third dimension. And then we're raising our vibration and we're expanding in consciousness and awareness so that we are aware of the subtlest nuances in the vibrational field so that we can activate and fine-tune our intuitive feeling body so we instantly know something's off with this person or this situation, so we can feel drawn to opportunities, things that lead us to our dreams and goals, and also along our spiritual path. So this, like I said, is a combination of a lot of the work that I've done, and this is the diagram I've been guided to explain to you as a visual of what the heck we're trying to accomplish. Okay, so I'll get off of this particular image and onto the experience. So now I'm going to lead you on what I call a shamanic vision journey so that we can do all three things. We can work on wholeness, raising our vibration, and expanding in consciousness and awareness. So I call it a shamanic vision journey because it's like a shamanic journey, which is, shamanic, Native American, shamanic, from different indigenous cultures throughout the world. They do specific things in a shamanic journey. It's also like a vision journey, which is more of the goddess tradition, more of the Celtic world. And because I'm so connected to both, I used to run a shamanic healing center in Santa Fe for 10 years. And I'm also deeply, deeply connected to the Celtic world, to Avalon, Camelot, and even Delphi in Greece. That whole, along the Mediterranean, parts of Europe, and those traditions and those lineages. I've had many, many visions of both of those things. I just call these journeys shamanic vision journeys because I'm taking you on an experience. And what happens is I'm shown an image, which I then describe to you. And as I'm finishing up the description of what I've been seeing, I'm shown another image. So I'm taken through the journey as I take you through the journey. Now, parts of what I'm about to do with you today started coming in the moment I opened my eyes this morning after meditation. So I know how the beginning of this journey is going to go, and then we'll both find out later on what happens. There's something to realize. I've been doing this trifecta of transformation work for 30 years, and I'm known in some people, some oracles have called me the chalice of divine frequencies. A famous oracle says that I'm accessing 144 dimensions and all the planes and energies therein. And I don't tell you those things to say, oh, look at me, and isn't this important? I say those things to explain to you that it's not just a journey. As I'm entertaining your brain with visuals and an experience, there's a lot of energy coming through me to you, whether you're seeing this, in a video or you're in person live or whatever. There are energies that are also being transmitted to you, emanating from me, through me, from the multiverse, for healing, for transformation. So when I set my attention on, we're going to see a beautiful beach, I'm embodying that vibration and I'm sending it to you so you can feel what it's like to be there. Okay. When I mention different things that are going to light up the different chakras and clear and cleanse things, I'm sending healing energy your way that are going in specifically to help assist in releasing things that are stuck in the different chakras and whatever else we're going to do in this journey, right? So it's not just mental. It's a very visceral, it's a very energetic process as well. So enjoy. Close your eyes. Take a few slow, deep breaths, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth if that's comfortable for you. Breathing in joy. Breathing out any tensions or cares. Breathing in peace. Breathing out any tension that you're holding anywhere in your body, anywhere. Breathing in divine love. Breathing out anything else that's keeping you from being fully present right here, right now. And just continue to breathe gently in and out, in through your nose and out through your mouth, following your breath. Bend your head slightly, looking down in your mind's eye at your heart space, and find something that you're grateful for. Now we're going to magically be transported to a beautiful, beautiful beach. Imagine that you're standing on the most beautiful white sand. It's pristine. No one has walked on it yet this morning, right? So it's just perfectly beautiful white sand. There's some palm trees. The water is this amazing turquoise. You might hear a seagull. You might hear another tropical bird. Just know that it's the perfect temperature. There's a light, gentle breeze. The sun is shining on your face, gently warming your skin. And just feel what it's like to be in this beautiful, beautiful place. And the water out in front of you is inside a beautiful lagoon. So there's no big waves. It's the most gentle, calm, beautiful ocean here. And the water is just this extraordinary turquoise. And it looks like you can see the bottom, only very close, but it's actually very deep water. And it's just that clear, that pristine, that perfect, that beautiful. So imagine yourself in this location. And as you look up and down the beach, feeling the breeze on your face, feeling the glory of the sand under your toes, you're going to see a pier going straight out into the water. Whether you could go right or go left to go onto this pier, it doesn't matter. But we're going to go and we're going to walk out on the pier. And I'm with you. I'm walking right beside you. So you're not alone. You're not on this journey by yourself. You have a whole entourage. Angelics are here. Our dolphin friends are starting to gather. And together we're going to walk onto this pier and walk out toward the beautiful ocean. At the end of this pier, there is a square. It's a beautiful, the pier opens up into a giant square. And we're going to go out there and we're going to look around. But we're going to find that there are 2 chairs in the center of this square at the end of this pier. And we're going to sit down opposite one another. And as we sit here and we look around at the beauty, off in a distance, we notice fins coming up and surfacing and then going back down. Coming up and surfacing and going back down. That's how we know that they're dolphins and not something else more ferocious. Those stay on the water, okay? These are beautiful dolphins coming our way. Coming to lend their energy, their playfulness, their joy. And as always happens when you see dolphins, it brings up joy, bubbles up within you. And now I'm drawing down what I call the Temple of Magnificence, all the way from the great central sun, all the way from the heart of all that is, the heart of the goddess. We draw down the Temple of Magnificence. It is a beautiful pyramid of light, and it begins to descend from the upper echelons, from the higher multiverse. It starts to descend down into this third dimension, and it comes down and it clicks into place onto this square at the end of the pier that we're sitting on. So now we find ourselves inside this amazing pyramid of light. The vibration inside is glorious. It is a much higher vibration, and it feels fantastic to be inside this beautiful temple of magnificence, radiating light in all directions and all dimensions. And the capstone is open. And flooding in through the capstone is light all the way from the great central sun. And we begin to see spirals of light coming down through the capstone, coming down, like beautiful double helixes, like the DNA spirals. We see them as ribbons of light, and they come down and they spiral around us, bringing healing frequencies, bringing beauty and peace and prosperity and harmony to all that we are, to all that you experience. And now the capstone closes, and the square on which the pyramid is now melded together with dislodges itself from the pier, and it becomes a transportation device that is gently taking us, floating us out deeper into the ocean. It's totally safe here. We are totally safe. The gentlest waves. The ocean is beautiful. And now the whole thing, with us inside, begins to descend into the water. The walls of this pyramid are translucent. We can see through. And as we descend into the depths of this amazing turquoise water, off in the distance we can see the coral reefs and all these beautiful, colorful fish. And we see the dolphins begin to come, and they begin to circle around, and they point at us with their noses, and they shake their heads up and down, and they frolic and they play and they swim, and there's just so much joy as they create bubbles all around this pyramid of light. And as this transformation begins happening, you're going to find that gently, oh so gently, and gracefully and easily, the pyramid walls are going to begin to dissolve. And we're going to be finding ourselves underwater. The water feels amazing. It's the perfect temperature. And even more amazing, we can breathe underwater. We can take in this water. We can breathe easily. We're totally safe. And we're together. And we have a whole entourage of dolphins escorting us. They're bringing us down into the ocean, so we just swim along with them, easily, gracefully, effortlessly. And they start to dive toward a light that we notice off in the distance near the ocean floor. And we swim with them deeper and deeper, effortlessly, joyfully, gracefully, easily. And what we see is an amazing, beautiful, crystalline city, a city of light on the bottom of the ocean floor. The dolphins are going to take you inside. I'm with you too. They're going to escort us into the city. And we get to swim inside some of these beautiful buildings made of crystal. And they're all illuminated from within by no obvious source. So I want you to swim around, let the dolphin show you around this beautiful city of light, of crystal. Allow them to show you different buildings, different thoroughfares, and allow yourself to be drawn to a particular building. And so go within with your beautiful dolphin escorts and find a place to sit and enjoy being in this beautiful crystalline space. See the lights or sense the lights. See the colors or sense the colors, the sounds, the vibrations. And now the dolphins begin swimming around, and a particular dolphin just kind of moves its head up and down as he sonars you from head to toe and toe to head. And as he does this sonar, this little ping, your base chakra begins to light up. At the base of your spine, the base of your torso, at the perineum, this sphere of light begins to activate, and it's being cleansed by the beautiful healing frequencies of these dolphin angels. And then another dolphin does sonar up and down from toe to head and head to toe. And it activates your second chakra, your sacral. And this chakra lights up. It's about 1 or 2 inches below your navel in the center of your body. This energy center begins to light up and activate and cleanse. And it comes into harmony with the first. And then a third dolphin does another sonar, sonaring you up and down, which activates your third chakra, your solar plexus, this energy center right below your chest cavity, just below in this hollow at the top of your stomach area. There is the solar plexus. And there, in the center of your body, this chakra, this power center, this is your seat of self-confidence. This is your personal empowerment space. This chakra lights up and begins to activate, and it's cleansed and balanced and harmonized and aligned with who you are and with all the other chakras. And then another dolphin does this beautiful sonar. And it sonars you up and down, activating the fourth chakra, the one at your heart. There, this chakra activates, turns on, lights up, and begins to be cleansed and balanced and harmonized and aligned with all the others. And then another dolphin sonars you, activating the fifth chakra, right in your throat, activating, harmonizing, balancing, and aligning it with all the others. Cleansing. All of them are being cleansed and cleared, activated even further than they were before. And now another dolphin comes in and sonars you up and down, activating the sixth chakra, the one at your forehead, right at the peak of your brows in the center of your head. This beautiful chakra that assists you with intuition, with inner knowing. It becomes activated and it enlightens, it lights up, begins to emanate light from within, clearing, cleansing, healing, balancing, harmonizing with everything else, with all the other chakras. And then finally another dolphin does another sonar, and this time activating the crown chakra, activating this direct connection with Source, the higher energy centers. There are many additional chakras below your feet, above your head, behind your head, in the palms of your hands, in the bottoms of your feet, and many other locations. And these also begin to activate, clear, harmonize, and align with all the others. This cleansing then begins to emanate out through your body, radiating light throughout your entire body, raising the vibration, clearing and cleansing from within anything that has been out of sorts, that has been distorted, tainted, out of alignment, out of harmony. Those things are coming back into harmony, into balance, into rightness. And then this energy moves even further out into your energy field, into your aura. Cleansing, clearing, aligning, balancing, and harmonizing all of your subtle bodies, from the closest touching your skin all the way out, even further. Many, 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 many layers of energy field. Cleansing the physical, mental, emotional, and all the subtle bodies. And we do this cleansing forwards and backwards in time in all dimensions, realities, and lifetimes. And then we ask that the Akashic records be updated, indicating this cleansing, this healing, this transformation that has just occurred. So just feel all of these vibrations, feel these frequencies, as there is cleansing and healing and harmonizing going on all over the place, inside and outside your body. Just feel these vibrations. See and sense the dolphins swimming around. If you want to swim with them, if you want to let them take you on another adventure, then just get up from your chair and follow them. Frolic and play. If it's a spinner dolphin, you can wrap yourself around it belly to belly and it will torpedo you through the water. Or you can swim alongside it and just spin around one another and just play and laugh together, as dolphins so love to do. These are not ordinary dolphins. These are what I call the dolphin angels. And they are here to bless you and assist you. So finish up your frolicking and playing with your dolphin friend. And now together, being escorted by the dolphins, we are transported back to the platform in the water. So we go and we sit back down where we started when we first sat down at the end of the pier, and the pyramid of light begins to coalesce again, coming back into this dimension, forming once again in this beautiful journey that we're on. So the pyramid of light takes full shape again, illuminated from within with all its exquisite frequencies. And now, slowly and gently, the entire thing begins to rise back up to the surface of the water. And then it begins to, once it's at the surface, it begins to move back toward the pier, and it locks in, attaching itself once again to the pier. And then we allow the Temple of Magnificence to rise up, back into the heavens, back up into the heart of the goddess, the heart of all it is, the central sun. And now we see and sense ourselves back above the water, back on a solid surface. When we feel ready, we stand up and we walk back down the pier toward the beautiful beach. When we're on the beach, we can feel our toes in the sand once more. Turn and look back again at the beautiful turquoise water. And then whenever you're ready, come back into the room, into the space, wherever you started this journey from. Feel yourself back in your chair or wherever you were sitting. Feel yourself back in your body, in the third dimension, in the room you began. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Move your head gently from side to side, making little circles with your head. So you start to feel yourself once again back in your body, back in this dimension, in this reality. If you need to, you can pat your own arms with your hands. You can pat your legs. Feeling yourself once again back in your body more fully. If you need to, you can send roots out the bottom of your feet, anchoring you more fully into the planet, into the third dimension, into your current life experience. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. I suggest that you take some time right now and write some things down in your journal. I trust that you felt the blessing of this journey. And until next time, many blessings. Bye-bye.